So in this video, I'm going to do one of my random doodles. Um, Normally I would be using a piece of paper, like a regular piece of plain Xerox paper, like white, and fold it over a couple of times. But today I'm going to do it in this um, pad. It's from Henry Mueller, and it's good for pens, color pencils, and wet medium. Basically, I decided to change the way I do these because I have a tendency when I use the regular white paper that I can usually count on me losing it. So I decided to do it in this. And this basically is a compilation of some bus rides and to and from my doctor's office, waiting for appointments and stuff like that. So what I'm doing is I'm resuming the doodle, and we'll see how it goes. So, and I'm using my regular zebra F301 BP, and it's a 0.7 millimeter. And another thing I'm doing differently is I'm doing the voiceover now while I'm in the doodle mode. That way I don't have to worry about the voiceover later on. It's always a matter of figuring out what works best for the doodle that I'm doing. So when I do these kinds of doodles, I like to do the shape I want to doodle, and then I will apply a little bit of shadowing around. Kind of like each thing I'm doing has its own kind of light source. The brightest, obviously, is the area here that I'm going around applying a little bit of shadow. And sometimes I will add the detailing as I go along, depending upon what I think it is needing. So, quick question. Have you doodled today? Are you doodling along with me now? remember when you doodle to make it as easy on you as possible, and rotate and turn your doodle as necessary. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Am I going to extend down or what? So it's as good a guess as you, because basically I don't know what I'm going to do until I do it. So a little bit of shadow. And to that one as well. So I don't know if you are, let's see, let's start over again. So to recap my therapy, I am no longer doing physical or occupational therapy or speech therapy at the Ability Lab in Chicago. And if you ever need their services, I highly recommend them. They're a great place to get your life back on track. I'm really happy that I was able to go there. But now that I'm no longer going there, I have to rely on the instructions that they laid out for me while I was going there. One thing is, I live in an apartment building that has 6 floors, and the elevator isn't all that reliable. But in a previous video, I mentioned that, and I kind of complained that it wasn't reliable. But now, what I do is every so often I will listen for the elevator, because my apartment is right next to the elevator shaft. So what I do is listen to it, and if it's working, I will, instead of taking the elevator down to go for a walk or go do appointments or whatever, I will walk down the 6 flights. So I have more endurance and mobility exercises. And then when I don't use the elevator, what I'll do is take it downstairs and then walk a few blocks. So I'm still getting the exercise. I'm still working on my speaking, and it's an ongoing process. It's not going to be overnight, but I do feel I have um, increased my ability to speak. I still have problems with um, polysyllabic words, but um, my reading is fine. Um, it's just a matter of speaking um, more regular, more regularly, um, and it's okay. Um, I'm still bummed out that I'm not 100%, but like I said, it took me years to learn how to speak initially, and having the stroke, I'm kind of at like stage 5, based on 5 being um, past Goo Goo and Gaga and stuff like that. But um, it's a matter of work. So I like the idea of using this pad because it's a way of doodling and not having to worry about losing the paper or um, stuff like that. So I have it all in one place. Plus, it's giving me the opportunity to limit the amount of space I uh, fill with the doodles when I do it on a piece of paper, because and I blame this on my mother when I was growing up, and I would go to my mom and say, "Mom, I need another piece of paper," and she would look at me and say, "Make sure that you fill the paper, or the whole paper, because you can do more." So anyway, I love my mom. Well, she no longer is alive, but my need to fill a space, regardless of what I'm doing on, it's her fault. So let's see, how do I go for this? Okay. One of the things I like to do is break the fourth wall of a doodle. And basically, the fourth wall refers to the outline of the shape. In this case, is a square. And I refer to the fourth wall because when I was younger, of course that's a given because we're younger all the time. But anyway, I did a lot of acting, and one of the things I pursued was improv. I took classes from Players Workshops school in Chicago, and I did that because I wanted to be more spontaneous when I was on stage. So I figured, well, why not try improv? Because you have to be in the moment when you're improving versus a scripted play. So I did that for a number of years, and I really liked improv and theater, but now because of my speaking, it's more like this is my form of spontaneity. But anyway, so the fourth wall is the imaginary wall between what's going on stage here versus the audience, which is here. So when you break the fourth wall, it's like when you're watching a movie or something like that, and an actor addresses you as an audience member. They're breaking the fourth wall, and I didn't know that if you knew that, but that's what is happening. So anyway, I like to break the fourth wall as much as possible. So what I'll do is include, like there, it's going outside the fourth wall. The good thing about video when you speak, you have the opportunity to speed up the footage. It's good because that way you're seeing the footage of me drawing, but I'm also able to speed up my talking, which is good because of the compressed audio means that the stops and starts of my speech is pronounced, so that it's a good thing. Okay. And doing the speaking part while I'm drawing means that I don't need to do it after the video, because that can take a lot of time. So if you are liking this video, if you could hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification. That way when I do another video, you'll be notified. And likewise, if you like the video, hit the like button, because that way YouTube is more likely to share it more with the viewing public. Of course, I never know when to stop, so at least that is consistent with my style. Okay, and we want to have that. And a little bit of shadow here. Good. And in this one, all right. So what do you think? Not bad. Of course, it doesn't want to focus. So the video I'm going to suggest you check out next is another one my for free-form doodles. And I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.